I will say another thing that's been very, very important, and I am still learning it, is something you said to me. You said you want us to use a lot of spices. And I never played with spices. I thought spices tasted like they smelled.
Right.
Not at all.
Not the case.
And so I am now playing more, and I thought spices covered up your foods, basically. They don't. They enrich your food. And so I'm playing with that more. So I think it's the unknown, not knowing. You take all that stuff for granted. Oh, that's just something somebody's selling.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not like I'm changing anything, because it's our life now, and food you have to have. But you can make the smarter choices that make you feel better. And I think a big thing is once you get healed inside, you realize you don't need as much food as you thought you needed. I get full so quickly.
Right, yes.
And it's like, nope, because I'm still walking tonight and I'm still doing this. So all those years of feeling bad after dinner, I thought was normal. It's not normal. So this has definitely been a big eye-opener. And I don't just look it, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I don't ache. And my husband doesn't either. And like I said, it's almost a craving. When you get healthy, you crave it.
Right.
I mean, if I don't get all my steps in, and I'm up to like 12 to 15,000 a day, if I don't get them in, and I'm like, I have a half hour of daylight. Let's go, dogs. Let's go again. You crave it. You also crave good food.
Yes, right.
You crave the home you doing it, because you're not gonna know what's in that food unless you make it yourself. And so, but I don't want to scare people, because every time you do go out to dinner, there is something on that menu
Right.
you can have.
Yeah.
You just have to tell them, please don't put salt and pepper on mine. Please don't put butter on mine. But the restaurants and places have restrictions now for people on allergies anyway.
Certainly.
So again, lifestyle change takes a little bit more planning, but it's benefiting me. So don't cheat yourself. Take the time. And if you're going to pay somebody to make your food, they need to make it like you want.
Right.
So, but I guarantee you, my biggest, I just can't say enough, is the health part, my numbers.
Right.
My doctors are happy. I mean, the rest will come.
Sure.
You just fix the inside. And I'm just lucky enough that this program has fixed every one of my avenues.
Yeah.
We didn't leave anything out. And now it's my job now to do the exercise to firm up, but it makes you want to do it.
Well, you've put in a lot of work, and
It just didn't seem like work, though.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was motivating. So when you say work, I'm like, now it's not easy,
Right.
but it was fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And the longer you go, the easier it gets.
You're right. It does. And I think it's just because of the unknown. We learn it more. We feel what works. I used to do some exercises that I thought were working. I was just wasting my time. So you find and you feel and you know what works. And that's exciting to finally figure out that I'm not reliant on you.
Right.
You've taught me the tools, and now I can feel them. I can see them. So it's almost like that's when you take possession of it. It's yours. It's now your lifestyle.
Right.
So, when I would see these people that worked out every morning and every night, I'm like, you have no life. How can you do that and have a life? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I haven't given up anything in my life except all the bad stuff.
Right.
And so when you give up the bad, there's so much room for good in there. And then when you see it's benefiting, and everyone around you sees it. So the people I work with, my family members, now our best friends are riding bikes and walking. It motivates other people. And so I think that's a plus too, because they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then when I start telling them about shopping, well, how do you shop? Can't go in the center of the grocery store. You got to go to the outside of the grocery store. You got to buy, you got to buy the good stuff.
Yeah.
So I might have to go to 2 stores, but but it's well worth it when you see what you get out of it and how you feel. That is my biggest thing is the looking. Yes, I'm pumped over that, but it's the feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm motivated and it won't change. It's my lifestyle.